Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to another episode of GSS Superstar Show. I am Bemnet Zenera, and today I am here with class of 2022 GSS grade 12 students. It will be our first interview in this academic year. Before we start today's show, let me forward you one question that all of you can participate. We will award a student who answered first. Here is a question. Send us your answer through GSS Telegram number that you can see on the screen. Good luck.
Graduate Social Science Department student in CMC campus.
My name is Muzra Dawit. I'm from CMC campus Science Department.
My name is Hawdas Muhiddin. I am from Kolfi campus.
Hi, my name is Kirwil Kurma. I'm from Lafto campus.
My name is Natinas from Mekanisa campus Social Science Department.
My name is Zamara Mababa, a former science student from Boal 24.
I hope you recognize this face from this former GSA Superstar talent shows, and for those of you who don't, my name is Christina Geber Christos, and I am, or do I say was, a natural science student at Gibson, Mekanisa 912 campus.
How would you describe your time in GSS from the first day up to now?
Well, starting from the first day, my parents dropped me at Gibson Nursery School till today. Gibson has been like a second home to me. It is a place where I strived, failed, succeeded, and it is hard to put it into words. It is simply indescribable, but if I were to put it into words, I would say Gibson is a place that built me piece by piece, and it will always have this special place in my heart.
All I can think of is one word, and that is unforgettable. From the time entering the school to leaving it. My friends and teachers have always been helpful and supportive, and that completely helped me grow into the person I am today, which is they helped me grow, become more stronger. And like every other Gibson student, I had my ups and downs, and I learned a lot from it and made lots of memories that I cherish till today.
My time at GSS was amazing, actually. I was a late bloomer, which means I just came around grade 2, not like most students who started their life in Gibson. And since I was here, it was a bit hard at the beginning because there was a lot of rules, unlike many schools. And through time, I made friends and people that I know, the teachers, the administrators, and a lot of people who helped me become the person I am today. They shaped me, they helped me, they gave me advice. I learned a lot, education-wise and life-wise. And it's been a very good experience, to be honest.
My time in GSS was definitely a learning experience. I had a lot of friends. I acquired a lot of friends that will stay with me for the rest of my life. And I developed as a person, as an individual, and I knew my individuality and uniqueness thanks to my teachers and the staff in GSS, and I want to say thank you.
There were good times and bad times through our years in Gibson, but all the struggle have led us to the moment right now.
I've been in Gibson since 4th grade. The first year was a little bit harder for me to get used to the school system, but after a while I got used to the school system, and Gibson made me strong.
I actually joined Gibson from grade 2, and it was a little bit hard at first because it was getting used to the new environment. The amount of activities was hard, but after that I have learned to enjoy it, and it was a great stay.
As we all know, the Ministry of Education gave university entrance examination across the country, and you're preparing yourself for this exam for a long ago. How was your preparation?
In the beginning, preparation was actually a little bit hard because there was a little time given for us, but after it got postponed, it was easier. We used the summer for studying. We went to libraries with our friends, and it was good.
The preparation went too well. I used different kinds of social medias went to libraries and used different kind of reference books because it came from different kinds of from 9 to 12. It was from 9 to 12. It was a new kind of test, so we used different kinds because we never took this kind of test before. So it went well.
Well, I can say that the preparation was good, but it was a bit challenging trying to cover 4 years of high school, our 4 years of high school studies. But we tried to be as productive as much as possible throughout the summer. We did practice exams and formal entrance examinations, which helped a lot. And they say they say that everything is possible, and we were finally able to build the confidence that helped us do the exam efficiently, I can say.
The fact that the portion was from grade 9 to 12 made the preparation a bit hard to handle. In my experience, I had my short notes, the notes that I prepared from grade 9 to 12, and those notes helped me to make my preparation a bit easier. The other factor that made my preparation a bit easier to handle was that I went through the lessons from grade 9 to 12 in detail through my learning, them in detail in the past 4 years. So while I was going through them in my studies, it was more like recalling rather than studying them as a new topics. So those factors made my preparation easier. Other than this, I did past examinations, the ones that the former students took before us, and I prayed really hard to make my examination easier. So yeah, these are the points that I could raise.
It wasn't easy since our exam was after 2-3 months after we finished school. It wasn't easy, and it was hard to keep the motivation and the focus. So we all struggled, mostly I did, and I tried to discipline myself and went to the library and made a schedule every day. So I try to keep up my schedule and my motivation and try to focus, and all I can say is I tried my best.
My preparation was actually hectic. The schedule was, they told us that it was like from 9 to 12 during the February time. And since then, like, we tried to pack everything in the middle. It's not that easy to put in like all the years together, so I just studied some reference books and did a lot of questions. I think I did my best, but we'll see about the results.
Special was the exam center. All governmental and private school students took this exam in universities. And tell me about your experience there, the first day you arrived there up to the last day.
So I don't know about the social students, but for us, there's a lot of myth, but it's actually a good place. Their food wasn't that bad. It was a good place, and it's not as people say it's bad it is. It's actually normal. It's like a normal university. That's a university life. And I say it's livable.
Most people might actually disagree with me on this one, but I actually enjoyed my stay because it was very nice. The staff there actually made everything easier for us. They were with us in every step, and the stay was very good.
It was the first time when national exam was given in universities. And I was one of the students who took the first exam because I was social science students. And there was some difficulties, like there were guys who were threatening us for money, asking us money, and sleepless nights there were also. And it was a good experience even though for us. And there were some memorable things in dorms with our friends. Our parents were worried about us because they could not reach us. And there were some parents crying when they saw their children.
Our moment there was very interesting. We had fun and learned too many things that we wouldn't see in the previous years?
Well, it was quite intimidating at first. As a natural science student, we took the exam. We took the second round examination, and we heard lots of rumors that our stay there wouldn't be as pleasing, and we were so scared, to be honest. But when we stepped in the university campus, ours was at Civil Service University. Everything was the total opposite of what we expected. It was really great, starting from the first day till the end. The people there, they were so welcoming. The staff, like, they took care of us very well, and to the extent that that our families were not present, didn't bother us that much, and it was amazing. It was amazing.
We were admitted in Kotabe campus, and we were excited for the experience, a little anxious too because of the new environment and the exams. And what made it hard for us was we couldn't have the contact with our families. We wouldn't know how they're doing, and vice versa. The same goes. And well, the fun part was that we all were together, and we experienced a lot. We get to know what it's like to be a university student, and we learned a lot from that experience. And it helped us. It helped us a lot for our future university life and what it's like to be a university student. So yeah, it was a nice experience.
My exam center was 6 Kilo main campus. At first, we were all nervous because of what we heard from the social students, our friends, and through social media. So we were all nervous. But fortunately, me and my friends were in the same dorm room. So that made our fear a bit less. And other than that, the environment was very good. I could say it was friendly. We didn't have any obstacle on our stay there. We made many memorable memories with my friend, and I could say it was the most memorable time I had with my friends throughout my
There was this kind of stigma, and that teachers would do for private students, and this new kind of taking the examination has stopped it, has stopped the stigma, so it went well.
Exam was prepared from grade 9 to 12 portions, and you are the first batch to take such exam. How did you get the exam?
The exam went well. It was a new kinds of portion, so we have to study more and learn more. It asked for not just studying, but for knowledge. It meant, when I mean by knowledge, it means that it asked for knowing more than what the book says, to understand more than the book says.
For me, the exam was not as much hard for me because I was preparing myself as much as I could, even though the education of ministry told us late that the exam would be from 9 to 12. I was preparing myself.
Well, yeah, we are the first batch in a very long time to take a 4-year examination. And we heard about this by the end of 12th grade. And to be honest, it was not a good news. But either way, we had no choice but to prepare. So we did as much as possible. And well, the exam, it was moderate, I can say. Out of the 7 subjects, some were easy and some were difficult. But overall, it was a moderate exam.
You know, it's hard because we're the first ones to take it. It's like we're lab rats or something. Like, we're the first ones to take it. But I think it's a good experience because it's good because it's general knowledge. It's not like you need to study everything and you have to cram it up in one place. It's like, what did you learn across your high school? Because you need to know a lot of stuff, but you need to know the basics. And if you don't know what you learned in grade 9 and 10, you can't do what you learned in grade 11 and 12. So I think it's a good experience to take this test.
The exam is different, that is for sure, because first off, the amount was very large. The page range is covered from grade 9-12. That made it new for us. Also, the type of questions was also different from what we're used to. It has a lot of general questions and theories. That was a little bit new. Other than that, it was nice.
In our case, the exam was more focused on the grade 11 to 12, but due to the portion being wider, the tension or the pressure on the students was a bit intense, but overall it was good. The exam was good.
Okay, you are on the way to finishing your time in JSS. How do you feel about that? And what do you think about your next steps as you wait to join universities?
Well, the feeling is more like bittersweet. It was not long ago that I was dreaming of being that person who graduates from high school. Now here I am. Well, it's a bit scary, I admit, because in the past years of my life, my days have been dictated by school bells and class timetables, but now I am about to be pushed to the real world, ready or not. And it's also exciting because every step of my life after this would be governed by myself, which makes it more exciting to be on this journey. And as I wait for my examination, I wish to learn, read, and get inspired.
Yes, we are on our way to finish high school, and another journey of life will begin soon. I'm happy to finish high school. It's another to begin another level, but we will miss our friends, teachers, and other staffs. Memory. We have so many memory there, but I'm happy for that.
It feels sad that every day that I woke up and saw the similar faces, my teachers, my friends, and everyone, I got so used to it that right now when I just wake up at my house, I just feel sad. It just feels sad that 12 years of your life just vanished. But this is life, and I'll move on. My journey to the future, I think it's a better one. I'm preparing myself either to learn at a better education place in this country or probably travel around the world. But I think it's a bright future I have.
While we're at school, I think we look forward to finishing grade 12, to get done from all these exams and stuff, to feel less of the stress. But right now, I think we'll miss it. It's very sad, getting apart from your friends, and you miss all the competitions, all the science fair stuff you do. It's sad. That's all I can say.
Yeah, almost over, isn't it? It sounds unbelievable to me. Well, I guess it's because I don't want to believe it. I'm quite sad that that it is over and that this is it and that our time at GSS is over. Everything is going to be missed. I'm going to miss my teachers, my friends, and the rules. The rules too, I can say. But, it's life and you have to go on, you have to move on. And my stay at GSS will be a memory that I will cherish forever, wherever I go. And as we await for our results, I have planned to take some short courses and to also study some of the freshman courses so that I could feel confident about myself before I join university. I have planned to take some break too. Those brain cells and muscle cells, they all need a break. They surely need a break. And that's my plan.
My time was good. Now it's a new chapter for our life. So we have to make our decisions for ourselves and see life see a new way of our life. So we are getting ready for it.
I'm very happy to finish this chapter of my life, and I'm even more happy that as Gibson, I'm finishing this chapter of my life. It helped me through so many things, and at the moment, I'm just waiting for my results, and hopefully it will be good. And after that, I'm just expecting my university life to be a bit better.
Special ones.
I want to thank my God, Allah, for blessing me with such a lovely friends and family, and They helped me through so many things, and if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here standing in front of you. And thank you, Gibson, for giving me this chance, for making my future even more brighter. And thank you to all Gibson staffs, members, the nurses who took care of us. And thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Bemnet.
I'd like to thank everybody in my life, starting with God and my family. They helped me through many things.
First of all, I want to thank my dad and then my parents who are my backbones, and my teachers and other staff members at Mekanisa campus, and also my friends. Thank you.
Well, first and foremost, I would thank God for what happened, for what is happening, and for what will happen. Secondly, I would like to thank my parents for being there for me through the lows, through the ups and downs, and they have played a big role in the making up of me. The Christina that you see today wouldn't have been here if it wasn't for them. Well, next, I would like to thank my teachers and all the staff at GSS for motivating me and for telling me that I can do it at times when I feel like I couldn't, and for hyping me up at times when I feel low. And it's hard to mention all of the people that deserve my gratitude, but I would like to say thank you for all of you who were there and who helped in the making up process of the Christina that you see today. I mean, I say this always, and I would like to use this chance to thank the Ethiopian Civil Service University. Our stay there was great because of them, and the staff there, they were all amazing, and I would like to thank them too. And last but not least, I would like to thank you, Mr. Bamnet, for having us here and for letting us share our experiences. It is truly an honor, and thank you all.
I would like to thank my family, my dad, my mom, my aunt, and my beloved friends, and my teacher, Mr. Dembere. He was a nice chemistry teacher for me. That's what I want to thank about. And Mr. Bemnet, because you invited me here.
First off, I would like to thank God for helping me reach where I am today. And then my families and friends, they were with me with every step. Finally, I would also like to thank the Addis Ababa University and its staff for making our stay there very enjoyable. Thank you.
First, I want to thank Allah for giving me this life, for giving me my family, my school, my friends. Second, I want to thank my parents because they were my supporters, my caregivers, my advisors throughout my entire life. I want to thank my teachers who are like my second parents, who taught me not only the education or the knowledge that I have now, but also the ways in life they shared their experiences and how they passed high school and universities, and I want to thank them for that. I want to thank all the staff in Kolfi campus, from the cleaners, guards, supervisors. I want to thank them. And I want to thank my friends who were by me through good and bad. So thank you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed today's show. Keep watching our previous interviews on GSS YouTube channel. See you next time with a new episode. Until then, goodbye.